Hello everyone, we're back. It's Monday night. We're your hosts. My name is Pia Maffei and I'm joined by Sharissa Bradley, and we're thrilled today. Today is like so exciting for us because guess what? We are here with our winners for our challenge. And you might have been following us, but our challenge is starting December 1st, where we had basically offered two people, male, female. They could be mother, son, husband, wife, brother, sister, whatever that combination was, an opportunity to be guided by us, Sharissa and me, and go through and walk through three important components. And that's what Sharissa and I are going to talk about first, and then we're going to bring in and introduce our winners. Okay, so the three we always say, why are we clean eaters? Why are we doing this? And the big thing is longevity.
It's longevity. We want to live a long time, and not just live a long time, but also be healthy for that whole time.
Yes.
Not live to be 115, but be on life support for 20 years.
Right.
Or medication or blood pressure or whatever it is. We want to make sure you've got that long term, also feeling good, healthy the whole time.
Yes, your hair, your teeth, your mind, your feet. So that whole part of the importance of longevity, that's why we do clean eating. But under the umbrella of clean eating, there's three really important tracks.
Absolutely.
That we're going to be guiding our winners through for the month of December, and we're going to share a little bit of that with you today. But one important track is our cellular track.
Correct.
Right?
We have to have the three components because, and I think that this is where a lot of other systems fail, because it says, oh, it's just about the food, or it's just about moving your body, or it's just about taking care of your cells with supplements, etc. And we're here to say, kind of myth busting that's not accurate.
Right.
That there's actually these three components, and if we don't have all three, you're really just it's like throwing the spaghetti against the wall to see if it sticks, and you're like cooking the noodles, see if they're done, you throw it against the wall to see if it sticks. We're going to actually make sure that sticks.
Yes.
Right? And by having those three components, we're doing that. We're ensuring that.
So component number one is cellular health.
Yes.
What do we need to do so every time we have a drink or a fork, how is that going to help me cellularly? How is that going to help me build more healthy cells? Right? So that's track number one. Track number two is nutritionally.
Yes.
So same thing, if you go and you're eating a plate of something or a bowl of something, how is that going to help me with my nutrition, or how is that going to hurt me?
Yeah, and we talk about it all the time. Every single thing you put in your mouth is either helping you or hurting you.
Yes.
So it's not just 80-20 or moderation. It's is this going to give me better, stronger cells, better, stronger body, longevity, or is it going to make me weaker, sicker, in that sense, in bed?
Absolutely. And then our third track is our movement track.
Yes.
This could be anything from get outside and walk the dog to lifting weights or whatever
stretching
it is,
at your office desk,
breathing,
getting some good movement is literally what it is. It's just move your body in the way your body was meant to be moving regularly.
And not to be so sedentary.
Correct.
So those three tracks are what the highlights are for our challenge for our two winners in the month of December. So why we wanted to do the month of December is we know it is so difficult. I mean, if somebody could go through and incorporate this in the month of December, this will be a lifestyle change, and that's the part that we want to get across to everybody. When you eat clean, this is about lifestyle. It's not temporary. It's not a diet. It's not something you do for 10 months and then the last 2 months you just let her rip with all the other stuff. It's not
that's what October, November, December, those we call the slide months, right? It's like you start I'm doing so good, I just got all the Halloween candy for my kids, and I just start to go a little bit, and then it's Thanksgiving, and I'm baking, and the pies, and the whipped cream, and we're going down a little bit, and then it's all the Christmas parties, and the truffles. I mean, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there,
We've both
right?
been there.
But if we can combat that and give you all the tools and all of the things necessary to not feel like you're missing out, and not miss out at all.
Not
we have
miss out.
so much, we have so much in our arsenal that it's almost silly to think that you would ever miss out. So to show exactly how to do the hardest month of the year, it's a lifetime.
Yes. So without any further ado, we want to bring in our 2 winners. This happens to be a husband and wife team. We're going to have you sit here. Yay.
Welcome.
Welcome. This is Lexi and Kyle, and they are our winners to do the challenge for the month of December. They are the proud parents of 2 beautiful children, which we just met. And also, she is ready to have a baby. When's the big day?
January 4th.
Okay.
So we're gonna be right up to the wire. You're gonna have like the best 9-month ever. Easiest delivery. It'll be perfect, and that baby is gonna get like the best start in life.
Yes.
Wow,
Beautiful.
that is amazing. Okay, so what made you? So there are people that definitely didn't want to do it because the month of December. That's number one. Then other people didn't want to do it because they didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
And now when you walked in and I saw you pregnant, I was like, wow, she is a rock star. This is amazing.
It's real motivation. This
Yes.
is real motivation because it's like in real time. You have 1 month left. You know, a little bit more than a month to make sure that you are set in your way so that when the baby comes and rocks your world, it's
I'm
going to be
already
easy.
I'm already in that motion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, oh, I got to wait another year, breastfeeding, exercise, get everything back, get my energy back, and then I'm going to do it. No,
Yeah.
we're going to be set.
Yeah. I want to have those bad habits already kicked by the time she's here. And
Yeah. Love that.
That's
Beautiful.
So what was the catalyst for you when you saw the video, and what was like what made you say, yeah, we're there, we're doing this?
well, we talk about it all the time. It's
Okay.
always our bark is like bigger than our bite. We're always like, we got to do this. Like, we need to eat healthier. We need to just throw everything away in our cupboards. Like, just get rid of all the junk in our house. And we never do it. I think it's because we don't know where
Where to start?
Okay.
Well,
Where?
it's
What
so
do we?
confusing, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna throw it all away, and then you're gonna have nothing, and then it's
Right.
gonna be so overwhelming. You won't be able to start.
Exactly. So I think we just get overwhelmed. I'm not a great like meal planner or prepper. I get really overwhelmed in the grocery store because I'm like, oh, what am I doing? What am I cooking? They don't eat anything.
Okay.
So
Like all kids.
yeah, so
like all kids.
it's hard.
We had,
Get you eating something.
we had a kid in here
We
today
will.
that lost her freaking mind
Oh yeah, yeah.
over the smell of this vegetable soup we were making today. She like could not, she's like maybe 3 years old,
Yeah.
could not handle being here because we were making this soup and it was so fragrant, but it was like vegetable soup.
It's a vegetable
It was
soup.
so
Yeah,
good. I had it
smelled
at
like
lunch. It was
vegetable. Yeah.
amazing. And it was just like, okay, this is where the kids are at, and that's okay. We'll
Right.
get there. You got to put your own oxygen mask on first, and we'll get there.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting. Then their senses are so much stronger than ours are. So like
Yeah.
their sense of smell, their sense of taste, everything is more pungent. Onions are stronger. Salt is saltier.
Right.
So I mean, it makes sense, but still, like, oh my god, I can't do this.
Yeah. We just have a hard time. He's a firefighter.
Yes, it was just getting
So
okay, good.
he's gone a lot. So I find myself either just cooking a meal for myself and they eat something totally different. And then he has a hard time because he's not always at the station. So even if we do meal prep, he's not necessarily eating what we cooked because he's not there. Or they're super busy and so they stop and get something to eat out. So it's just been a really big struggle and we just kind of need that guidance to be like, okay, no, you're doing this wrong. Do this, eat that. And then kind of we get a base and
Yes.
we can go from there.
Yes, and that's perfect. I love the way you explained it because that's exactly what we were looking for. We're looking for someone who, I mean, really anybody at any point in their journey, but we love the education component of really like teach a man to fish, get him involved, get like that real learning involved so that you know what to do next. And so then in 2-3 months from now, this is so much a habit that you would drive past places that you usually stop at and think, I can't believe I thought I didn't have time to eat and I did that instead.
Right.
Like, but that's where we'll get to. I mean, obviously that's like, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel, but that's where we're going, and it seems harder than it is, but that's why we're here for the guidance.
Yeah, it's definitely a journey. So if you were thinking on a scale of like 1 to 10 for both of you, where would you be in your mind of where you'd be like for a definition of clean eating and what you're doing?
Like 10 being clean? Or
Yeah, 10 being the cleanest, and then what you're thinking, well, Because it's like we don't even know what your definition of clean eating is, right?
I'd honestly
Yeah.
say I'm like a 2 or 3.
Okay.
Just because I have it in my mind that I want to do it, but especially for me at work, I can't. Depends if someone's cooking, we'll do family meals, and we eat good, but it's
Firefighting.
not always
yeah.
good for you.
Right. Yeah.
And the
It's
hardest
hard.
thing is finding the options. You know, when you're out and about, some quick option that you can throw together or have something waiting for you that you can just heat up real quick, something like that. That's hard.
And I mean, we can absolutely help you with those challenges as well. That makes,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
all of
like-
that information gives us a good place of like where to start. Okay, if you have a hard time with meal prep, we'll teach you how to meal prep. If you have a hard time cooking meals, we're going to teach you how to do all of that. And really, this program and we've tried to explain it a couple times, it's not cookie cutter because everybody's coming from at a different place. Like, you want to have meals ready that's easy for you to grab, that you don't have to think too much about. You want to figure out how to make those meals that are easy for him to grab and not to think too much about. And have that know where you're going in the grocery store so that there isn't any level of anxiety. You
Right.
walk in, you know exactly what you're getting, and you walk out and it's okay. It's like a peaceful thing, not like a...
Yeah.
So Kyle, you said you're at about a 2 to 3 for where you think clean eating should be.
Yeah,
Okay, or where you want to be.
absolutely.
Okay, and where would you say you are, Lexi?
I'm probably about the same.
Okay.
I know kind of what we need to do and what we need to stay away from. It's just actually doing it. Like,
Okay.
we've bought the Whole30 book. We'll like go through it and we're like, okay, no dairy, no wheat, no grains. You know, we know, and it's
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
But then we put coffee creamer in our coffee in the morning, and then we have a bag of rice, or you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
That's why I
Slowly
started
start
teaching the
adding
class
things
for
back.
free
Yeah.
because it was like, you don't, even if you buy the book, even if you follow the program, it's
Yeah.
like you gotta have that. What do I do?
Yes.
Because there's a coffee creamer called Nut Pods that's clean. There's a collagen that collagen makes a coffee creamer that you can put in your coffee that's got protein and collagen and like all these good things. So it's more than just finding like, okay, we're not going to do these things. It's rather like we get to do these other really cool things that are beneficial and not feel like you're missing out on anything. So much you still have your coffee creamer.
Right.
It's the best version.
We want to
Yeah.
be clear though that this is not a version of Whole30
No.
or a version of another program
No.
or anything like that. This is really going to be listening to you and your goals, what fits in your family lifestyle of a family of 4, soon to be a family of 5, and how we can navigate these challenges and then be successful after 30 days. So the broader definition of clean eating will be very reachable for you guys.
Yeah, we'd like you to be at like
Yeah.
an 8, 9, 10 by the end of the month.
Right. Yeah. I
Or
think we-
feel that way.
or
at least.
feel that
Like,
way.
Have that
Have
confidence.
the tools at that point to be able to get there. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. So, do you guys have any questions or comments that you want to give to the audience?
No, I don't really have any
Some
questions.
advice?
I'm excited to get started.
Is there any fear?
Oh yeah, where are the fears?
Are you guys fearful of
No,
anything?
I mean, I'll try anything. I'm pretty.
Okay.
That's my thing is finding quick, easy meals. So, I mean, I'm not worried about cutting stuff out or just ready to feel better.
Okay. But that brings up a good point. Do you guys have any illnesses? Like, do you feel like you're like, oh, I can't do gluten or I can't do dairy, or
I
is
get
there
sick after
tolerance?
like everything I eat. And I just
Oh, you
went,
do?
I just went through blood tests, skin tests. I just went through probably 3 or 4.
Yeah. And they
Dr.
told him
Dan.
that, it's probably stomach virus.
And nothing's wrong, right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
So-
Oh,
It's
you're
been
fine.
going
All
on
your
for
tests are
I
years.
normal.
tried all that, and
It's
I'm
not
like, all right,
normal.
I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
You know? And then I just go with it, and after every meal, I miss it.
Oh,
We'll
wow.
address all of those
Okay,
concerns
yeah.
and really get to the bottom of what's actually causing the problem.
Yeah.
Like Pia said, it's not Whole30 as in it's not really an elimination diet. We're not going to be cutting things out.
Right.
We're really going to be giving you substitutions and the tools to make it better.
So it could be lasting.
Correct.
It's
Right.
not
But
like,
we
oh,
will
we're
not
gonna
address
do this for 30 days
yes.
and then you're gonna. No,
Yes.
it's like, no, this is what we want you to do for
Yes.
the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah.
So we will address those things specifically and make sure that you're never getting sick after a meal again. That's
Right.
horrible. We always want you to be like have a good positive relationship with food and like I eat my dinner and I feel good and I have this energy
Yeah.
and you know
Yeah.
that's what we want. And so
There's no
that's
deprivation.
no. So
Yeah.
that's how this program will be tailored
Yeah.
for you guys.
Right. So you won't feel like, if there's a coffee you want, then we'll make sure then that's the best coffee you're gonna have. If there's a dessert you want, then that's gonna be the best version of that dessert that you're
Exactly.
gonna get. So there isn't anything about eliminating specific food groups. It's understanding what's going to make you feel better.
Right.
Yeah. And sustaining.
Sustainability.
Yes. Okay, so our next steps now, offline, we're going to interview Kyle and Lexi together and dig a little deeper into these challenges that they're experiencing now, health challenges, time management issues, being a busy mom, busy family with 2 kids and another one on the way. So we want you to follow their journey. So once a week we'll be here and we're going to go through and give you guys an update. They'll be here, they're going to give you guys an update too. Sometimes you can be grumpy. That's okay.
Yes.
But again, we're not doing a full elimination or anything like that. So we're really excited to see where this journey takes us from December 1st all the way through December 30th. So stay with us and cheer them on.
Yay!
We'll see you next time.